Hello guys, it's me Casey, back again with another video. And in today's video, we will be discussing whether or not Sanji can beat Katakuri. After the Sanji vs Queen fight, fans are starting to believe that Sanji can beat Katakuri when that is not the case. The debate shall have ended when you realize that Katakuri is at first division commander level and Sanji is at second division level. But Sanji fans want to believe that Sanji isn't a bum when he is. Let's put these two together in a matchup, and you guys will see why Katakuri just absolutely destroys Sanji. Let's start off with how strong these characters are. We are going to be using current day Katakuri versus current day Sanji. Now, power scaling One Piece characters' AP can be quite hard, but we can measure where the characters are based on previous arcs. In Whole Cake Island, Katakuri was the strongest opponent that Luffy ever fought, and this is Luffy that is coming off of Dressrosa, whose AP is quite ridiculous. In Dressrosa, Luffy fights against Chinjao, who can split a continent in half, and this isn't any other continent, it's an ice continent that regular tools can't even scratch. Chinjao fights against Space Luffy, who is changing between Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd. With Gear 2nd, Luffy gets a 10 times multiplier when he's healthy, and we don't know how much stronger he gets with Gear 3rd, but we can say he is 13 times stronger. Now, Luffy is able to beat a Chinjao who can split an ice continent in half. Some people may say that this isn't a prime Chinjao, but don't worry, another character can also split the ice continent in half, and that is Chinjao's grandson, Sai, who after beating Lao Ji, Chinjao confirmed his kick can split the ice continent. Now we all know that base Luffy is low diffing Sai, so let's talk about Gear 4th. Gear 4th increases Luffy's strength several times, so we can say he's about 30 times stronger, just to be safe, which will put him on a multi-continental level. Now, Katakuri eclipses Dressrosa Luffy by Whole Cake Island, but we are not talking about Whole Cake Island Katakuri, we are talking about current day Katakuri. So how strong is current day Katakuri? First, let's talk about his buffs since fighting Luffy. If you guys didn't know, the Straw Hats get island buffs with every island they visit, and these buffs are massive. Just look at Luffy's insane growth to becoming an emperor. Now, island buffs aren't exclusive to the Straw Hats. Any character can get his power up, with the biggest example being Trafalgar Law. Law went from being violated by Doflamingo in Dressrosa to fighting someone that Doflamingo is too scared to even touch. And Law only traveled 3 islands, so we can assume that Katakuri's buffs are insane as well, wherein he travels to different islands. And we can assume he will get the greatest power up, which is Advanced Conqueror's Haki. Now this is a really long name, so I'm just going to call it Seifuku. Seifuku is a massive buff to any character that gets it. Before getting Seifuku, Luffy's attacks were too shallow to hurt Kaido, even in Gear 4th. But after getting Seifuku, Luffy eclipses his previous strongest form immediately. Zoro is also able to destroy King after getting Seifuku. Current day Katakuri with Seifuku is at least planetary level. Now let's talk about Sanji's AP. Pre-awakened Sanji is around country to continental level depending if he is in base form or using Diablo Jambe. So Katakuri is watching this version of Sanji already. So what about Germagene Sanji? Germagene Sanji AP has to be around moon level because he was destroying Queen, but he's still weaker than Katakuri with Seifuku. So let's talk about the character speed instead. We know that both Sanji and Katakuri are faster than light, as both time skip Luffy can dodge a laser beam. But how fast are they now? Sanji has crazy speed feats. He can travel from one point of an island to another, grab someone, and dodge a laser while no one else notices it. He's also able to perception blitz Queen, but this is Queen we're talking about. He's a bum. Katakuri has feature sight, so he's not getting blitzed by base Sanji. Of course, Sanji gets faster with every Jambe. So does this mean Sanji is faster than Katakuri? Nope. Katakuri's speed is even crazier than Sanji. Katakuri was keeping up and tagging Snake Man Luffy in Whole Cake Island. Now, what does this mean? Well, Snake Man Luffy gets faster with every turn his arms make. Meanwhile, Sanji has a fixed speed that he can go on to, and every time Sanji is perception blitzing someone, he loses a lot of stamina. So he is going to get slower as the fight goes on. If Snake Man Luffy keeps accelerating, at some point he is going to reach speeds that will overtake Sanji's speed. Now this is how fast Whole Cake Island Katakuri is. Current day Katakuri is even crazier. He is faster than a Whole Cake Island Katakuri. And not only will he be speed blitzing Sanji, but he has future sight in case Sanji tries to speed blitz him. Now let's talk about their durability and endurance. With Katakuri, let's just say his durability is not the greatest. He spent so many years not getting hit that his body has not built tolerance to pain. So if Sanji hits him, yeah, it's not going to be great. But that is if Sanji can even touch him, which we know he can because Katakuri is faster. Now Sanji's durability is really great. He can take a lot of powerful attacks, it can even regenerate. But it doesn't matter because Katakuri with Seifuku is negging him. It took Zoro 3 attacks to beat King, who is more durable than Sanji. So Katakuri is just gonna destroy Sanji all day long. All he needs is 2 Seifuku attacks, 1 for each leg, and Sanji is done. With Oath Endurance, Katakuri take this one as well, as he fought Luffy for over 10 hours. Now, let's put these two in a matchup. The setting will be in the mirror world where everyone from the Luffy fight being there. The fight starts and Katakuri disappears. Sanji can't figure out where Katakuri went, and then boom! Katakuri appears and hits Sanji with 2 Seifuku attacks and breaks Sanji's legs. Sanji is on the floor and he is knocked out. Katakuri wins.
But wait! There's more!
Now let's talk about another possibility. Before the fight starts, Katakuri will notice that Sanji isn't attacking the woman and uses this to his advantage. Katakuri has the Mochi Mochi fruit and he will transform his face into a woman. He will be now Katakuri. And as we all know, Sanji can't hit women, so he's going to stand there while Katakuri destroys him. Either way, Sanji is getting violated. Over time, fans have started to believe that Sanji can beat Katakuri when he can't. Now, this is all thanks to the One Piece YouTubers who want to slander Katakuri's name and put this bum on a higher level than where he should be. They are so wrong. These guys are massive frauds. Sanji is a bum. He can't even win a fight without using his dad's genes.
Trash!
Katakuri will cook Sanji any day of the week. We need to stop the Katakuri slander.
Stop it. Get some help.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.